good evening, and welcome to my European city, Portsmouth.
There hasn't been any trespass
That's a little loud, I think.
for who knows how long.
But I've been building it for a while now.
Oh, God, I can't
I'm not that very good at building European cities, but I wanted to challenge myself. So I have this area over here that I've been building and showcasing, just messing about. And this video will basically be me improving upon this area and expanding the city to a big metropolis. This is the other area that I've been building. I like it. This is like a suburb. It's not good and it's not done, but I wanted to focus over here and fix some of these problems that we've been having. So one of the main icons we've been getting is crime. So I think to start that, we're just gonna plop another police station. I do have one over here, but 14 cars are already patrolling. Okay, so I think I'm gonna actually place one over here and do a district. Small. How many patrol cars? Yeah, like 6. That's fine. Yeah, 6 is fine. I'm just gonna move it over, and then let's create this district. Oh, we already have one. Okay, cool. I am playing with mods because I think that the game is kinda unplayable with mods, without mods. And mods just make it that much enjoyable. So we're gonna make a district over here. While we work to rectify some of the problems that my city is having right now. I hope you enjoyed the little montage, if I remember correctly, to put that in. Alright, let's districtify these areas. So that should work with one of them. And I've been having problems with the garbage, but I'm not sure how to fix that one because we have enough vehicles, but they're still saying that it's too much garbage, or garbage is piling up. So I don't think we can put this one in district. Okay, that's fine. All right, so an area that I've been wanting to work on is this part. Okay, those two, cool. No pedestrian area. I kind of like how this area looks, but I need these icons to go away. So I'm gonna place smaller buildings, or ones that won't give me an issue. Alright, that's good. One of the mods that I am playing with is the picker mod. It's very convenient. I'm also playing with anarchy because, as I said, the game is a little unplayable without a couple mods. I kind of actually want to change up the look just a little bit. Maybe place one of these ones around here. Oh, we're having that problem. Is it this one? All right. Okay, that's good. Okay. So the crime problem should be going away. But yeah, so one of the areas that I've been trying to work on is this area down here. As you can see, it's pretty busy, and I'm gonna be tackling traffic, but I wanted to wait. So I like detailing. When I played City Skylines 1, I would detail a lot. So I'm gonna try doing a couple detail of here. Maybe a smaller one. We have like, I'm in a chair. Let's do everything. It's a chair. Or a table, maybe table and chair. Let's see what they got. Let's see this one. This area is kind of small. There we go, a set. So we don't want anything too big. Yeah, I think this is fine. So just a few scattered about. Where people, you know, can sit down and have a bite to eat or something like that. And I am gonna drag this out to fully cover. Maybe get a umbrella. So we're gonna leave that for now. So that's one of the areas that we're gonna be working on. And I think I'm gonna remove these ones and keep the same vibe of housing that we have on this side. Maybe get one of these
A driving
nice
advisory has been
corner
issued for
buildings.
the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
And then maybe another long one like this, or two, yeah.
Welcome, friends. Pull up a chair by
Alright, that looks much better.
fireplace. Adventure awaits, and yet waits for no man. So tarry not. This
And the funny thing is about like
Industry
this
in the region
crime
is on the rise,
notification
and when
is that
business is doing well, that
the
floats
police
our
station is
boat.
right
There's
here.
no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial
I don't know
district
why.
is booming.
I'm gonna
as
delete
the
it
area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing
and
the
place it
latest in
back.
luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells
Hopefully
me.
that fixes
That's
it.
good for business.
And I think I'm gonna
good
do the
for
same
community.
over here.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
I know people are gonna be upset, but sacrifices have to be made. Alright, so it's coming together nicely. And one area that I was working on is here. So I would like some corner buildings, maybe German. Maybe one there. And we're gonna use a trick to fix the zone, and if it doesn't work, then let's see if it does. Alright, we'll see what pops up right there. I don't like this area, so we're gonna get rid of these ones, including the zoning. Kick those people out. And then we're gonna do French buildings over here. I like this one. Oh, of course we're gonna fix the areas. Maybe keep that one straight. Twist this one around. And then find some French looking buildings. These are fine. Yeah, we're gonna keep it for now. Everything is subject to change, so I'm not too worried about deleting or not. One area that I was working on is here. I think that building just upgraded. So I was working on here, and just gonna expand this road down here, and I'm actually gonna disconnect this one. But have it run sort of parallel. And connect within that one. But now I'm trying to decide what I want in here. So this is like this is a unique building right here. And it fits perfectly. So maybe another unique building, a building we don't necessarily have. So maybe welfare office building, and that fits perfectly, so we're gonna keep it. I kind of want it to switch sides though. Actually, that's fine. And then maybe a little park. We can move these over. I want them to be the same color, so I'm gonna see if we can get that. No. No. Maybe if I duplicate, it's not what I wanted. Okay. That's the closest thing we could get. And maybe this is a smaller one. Yeah, this is a smaller one. So these fit perfectly together. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna bulldoze the surface areas for this one and that one and that one. I am gonna move this over though. And I am going to expand this whole surface area. Wait, is it working? It's not working. Oh, I was doing the wrong one. Ha! That's fine. There we go though. I might have messed up that whole path, but such is life. People won't be able to see all of that too well, so I'm not gonna worry too much. But I am going to create a invisible path. So people can walk down this area. We deleted some trees, so I'm gonna try to get them back. What trees are these? Alder. Birch. Maybe a small alder here. Trees help when you're decorating. Yeah, so this area is coming along. Wrong one. There we go. I just want to drag that out properly. So we should see a lot of foot traffic going between these area. I think they could cross here too, and potentially walk through that. If not, then okay, they could already walk there, so that's fine. They should be able to walk through here too. We'll keep watching that, but that area is done, and now I think we're gonna try to zone this area with some medium density. I am going to plop them because it just works better. Alright, let me see how. And I am just mixing a bunch of assets together because I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't. Maybe I could actually break this block into a smaller block, which makes it easier to zone. We could keep, let's put that one over there. Yeah, maybe these are like two separate buildings
I'm Dylan Wrangler.
that were
I've
developed
spent
by the same
a
person.
gentleman, poet, thief, and your DJ this hour. You're listening to Soft Rock.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
For our feature story, we're on the streets with Kim this hour, taking the pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're hearing.
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda. I have to say, it just plain stinks around here. Gross. And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, fish guts, and oh, God, I can't stand to think about it, let alone smell it.
Alright, I'm
And
just
the
gonna do
piles
that
of
to fill
filth just keep growing,
that area.
growing and growing and growing.
Can it, Eugene? We're not doomed.
You heard it here, folks. We're not doomed. It's still pretty stinky, though.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this.
Alright, I like that. As you can tell by the radio station, there's a trash problem going on, and I don't know what to do. Because we have enough, but they're just not going out. So I might actually just, I don't think. I'm gonna delete this entire building. And we're gonna place this. And see if that fixes the problem. Hopefully it does. Let's see, where are vehicles? They should be coming out. Okay, they're going out. Let's see, 50. 3 is being dispatched right now. So I'm just gonna put those in the operating districts so it actually goes to them. And it looks like they are coming out, so that's good. We have 15, yeah. That should fix the problem. Oh, let's get back to over here. Is there a... Alright. I wanna... 2? Okay, this should work. I'm not too picky about the style. You know, this is a compact area. Maybe some parking, a custom parking. I think I have custom parking lots. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's build our first custom parking lot, which I think I'm gonna have it face. Wait, parking lot roads is a thing, but I don't think I have those. I should probably get some parking lot roads. Yeah, I don't think I do. I kind of want to go get parking lot roads, the mod, so I'm just gonna plop that down for now. And I'm gonna mark off this area with a fence. Yeah, with a fence. Let me go look for it. Fence. And since this area is gonna be traversed by people, I'm just gonna make a connection. Okay, that looks good. You know, unlike America, I think Europe has more trees and stuff, more green areas. I don't know, I've never been to Europe, but that's what we're gonna say. Okay, landscaping. Oak. Yeah, let's get some big alder. Oh, they seem a little too big. I'm gonna put an oak right there. Maybe another oak. And then some smaller trees. And then maybe a nice park. Playground. If we could get, well, there's already some parks. Maybe this can be a custom park. Let's see. I think the garbage problem is being fixed. All right. Let's delete that. We're gonna fill these now, this space, with some residential. Can I get that off, please? And I think I'm gonna go with the German. Personally, I like the German packs a little bit better. When you're building a European city, it looks better. I think we have some like with two. Let's go with this one.
Dylan Ranglebone here with something of a public service announcement. Adventurers are, naturally, the kind of people drawn to adventure. Adventurous types. As a fellow adventurer, I know it's the life. But you novices out there trying to do anything too tricky without adult supervision. You might not be ready to take on a whole horde of orcs while the ceiling collapses. That day,
Alright.
just show a little patience and focus on the fundamentals. Jump, spin, backstep, repeat. Jump, spin, backstep, repeat. You're listening to Software.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You
Then
can
get
now
two.
shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after. A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Clem. But apparently that's not all good news.
Alright, there's a little gap between them, but it's fine.
Professor Nutbutt.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing
I like the different
shortage
colors.
is bad for the people trying to move here.
So we're gonna keep it for now. We might change that in the future. Alright. So I've had a tram depot
One final question, Professor.
for a while,
Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
but no tram stops.
Yes,
I'm still trying to understand the
Like the sound of that.
transportation system within the game, so
Statistical abstraction and its effect.
but I think it's time
Thank
we
you,
could
Professor.
It is a question
at
of
least
priority.
get some stops. It's a little weird how it goes, but I think we should be able to get at least one line going. So I'm just gonna put a stop right there right now. Let me one in front of the central station. Now ideally this tram stop should probably go up that way. And maybe we could turn this road into a pedestrian road. I should have one of those. Which is gonna kick all the traffic off. But that's fine. This has zoning, right? No. Okay. Let me fix this real quick. No, wrong one. Let's go to road builder. Road builder. Edit all instances. It does support it. So what is it? What's the issue? Okay. Let's try this one. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that issue, so let's get back. So I think I'm gonna have the tram go up this passage. I'm gonna remove it from there. That's gonna do weird things to traffic, but it's fun. So I want a stop here and here, and then another here, and one here. And then the tram does some weird stuff. And like, that's the problem right now. I'm gonna just have it come down here and then put one here. Alright, let's see if this works. So we're basically gonna have two lines. No, I wanted this one to be the first one. Hopefully this works. Okay. Don't they go over there? All right. I'm gonna make a loop. And bear with me. So probably should have it come down there. I want to fix that, but for now we want to see, we want to see some trams. All right, the loop should work right now. Emphasis on should. So that's one line, and then the other going the other way. And then that comes back. Hey, I think I got it, y'all. Alright, that's cool. Tram. Where do you see the vehicle? I think a nice blue color works. I know you could assign the vehicles. If there's a way to do that, I don't know where it is, and I'm not gonna bother. So we're gonna watch these trams go out. First public transportation system within the city so far. We're just gonna let things happen. The garbage problem has been fixed, so that's good. And we're gonna follow the tram. Yeah, let's go.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents will